use of the sun, like bringing it into the internal space, which is really nice, because a lot of the time when we went around with cars and things, they were very shaded parts because they were structured, very like straight.
And I like the taxi. This is the main point for the work, because I guess that work, the people who live in the community can, can work in this activity. And this is very important
It's really close to the sea, so you don't have a wall and a building on a real plot. The material identity fits real close and in front of the sea with the boats there. It's really nice.
Yeah, we took care of this part because we wanted to contact the sea because of the fishing.
And I believe that it's difficult to try to contain the existing units. So I believe try this is important too, because it's another way to view this area, and only because this Corsan area is administrative and you can be flexible with the workers in this area and the public space and the residential area too.
the commercial area. Because we are in a commercial area.
Yeah. The white section here. I don't think you mentioned roof lines.
It's a very complex project.
We're like greenish
police space, housing.
But there's still a clear view through from the street down to the sea.
I think it's a really good idea how you've made multiple entrances for the apartments, because I know when we went to the first place there was one door for like 16 apartments or something, so it made sort of one very prominent access and then everything else was inactive. So I think that's really good how you incorporated sort of lots of different entrances, because that was one thing that would make that a lot safer.
Yeah, I think again, like the other projects, lots of excellent ideas, reflecting the identity, perhaps reinforcing some of the things. But I think the coding is also well written. I'm giving some feedback on not so much in the design, but for you to learn how to write code, design codes. Yeah? So the coding section is well written. I think the why part is very well explained. So it's what is the impact of doing that in the community? So, for example, the edge one would be decreasing social segregation, etc. I can't see anything about it in the coding about the water taxi, but I thought that was a really good. Okay, so this is really good. So because I've seen shops and all groups have touched at one point or another on economic sustainability of the community there. But I think this is a new activity. It doesn't only, it's not just shops or selling arts and crafts that everyone is doing as well. It's something new that relates to the original identity of the fishing people, and I think that's a bit, I mean, in the UK, I don't know if it happens here, but in the UK, we have lots of, especially in the resorts, people who take you out fishing and you pay money to go out fishing. I don't know if it happens here.
In Rio, they do have.
I used to do this in the Northeast.
Yeah,
So
you pay, and that is something that could generate some more money, because especially if there isn't much here, then it's perfect, because they would be the first one, and they can bring and they can open a small local restaurant and cook the fish and have tables outside, and I can see the stuff that they do now being perhaps with an educational program or something, like the help with the social workers, being used to Yeah, that's what I thought was a really